If you want to use your DJI Mic 2 without the 3.5mm cable, you now can. The signal is coming from the mic right here, which I'm talking into, to the receiver. It's going into the FX3 without the 3.5mm cable. All you need is this little $35 DJI Mic 2 adapter. So this is it right here. It's this little box that connects to the top of the multi-interface shoe. Right now it's only available for Sony. It allows you to get your audio digitally into the camera the same way that you can with these Sony mics with the Sony top handles as well. When I posted this reel, a lot of comments said, well, what if you have it in a cage? This is a video camera. It's typically rigged out. We have somewhat of a solution for that, or a workaround, which we'll get to in a bit. This also isn't compatible with the DJI Mic 1, if you're wondering, and it isn't compatible with every single Sony camera. We will get into all that. So how does this work and what do you get when you buy it? Well, I'm going to assume you already have one of these, a DJI Mic 2, which has the receiver and then obviously 2 of the recording units. This is the actual adapter itself. This is what you get when you buy it. There's a little cover there to protect the multi-interface shoe. Don't damage these pins. If you do, this thing is not going to work properly. It's not going to communicate with the camera. This part here is on a little hinge and it does flip up, so you can transport it a little bit easier there if you needed to. Basically flip that up and then take your receiver out of the case and take this back part off. And then this just slides into place there. Clicks in nicely, and then this just attaches to the top of the camera. As soon as you attach it to the top of the camera there, it's going to give you a little message confirming that it is attached. You just tap confirm, and then you take one of the mics out of your case, and now you can immediately see that the levels are going into the receiver, which are going directly into the camera. It's very straightforward. Couldn't be easier. Now, it is worth noting that when you have this all taken apart, there is no way to store this inside your case, but if you have a pouch, it all does very nicely fit into here. And now it kind of makes a little bit more sense why there's 3 slots in the middle here. I use the 2 for these, and then the other one can just now be used for that. In terms of compatibility, if you're wondering if your camera is going to work, this is the PDF directly from the DJI website listing all the cameras. I'm not going to go through all of them here, but you can see which ones will work. It also points out a very important thing here. The DJI Mic 2 receiver RX does not support power on-off camera simultaneously when connected to the camera via the DJI Mic 2 adapter. So if you like to use that auto on-off power feature that the DJI Mic 2 has, if you're using the adapter without that 3.5mm cable, you won't be able to get that feature, unfortunately. And if you're wondering about what to do if you have your FX3 mounted in a cage, now if it's a cage where it's covering the entire top of the multi-interface shoe there, you're going to be SOL. There's no way to use that anyway. But if you have a cage that is a little bit more open on the top there, this is one possible solution for you. You can get the Sony XLR K3M dual channel digital XLR audio adapter kit with shotgun microphone. That is a mouthful in itself, but it does come with this. It is a multi-interface relocator, basically a cable that connects to the top of the multi-interface shoe there and gives you an extension and then a female version of the pins here, which you can then mount this to. The negative of this being it costs $598 because it comes with this part as well. However, there is a used one available on eBay. That's just the multi-interface relocator cable. I imagine that's going to go very quickly, $74.95 used right now. So that's what you need to search for if you're looking at a way to use a cage and this adapter. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, what's the big deal with using this 3.5mm cable? And I would somewhat agree until you start using a mic like this and it's just one less thing to forget, one less thing that you have to pack in your bag, one less thing to worry about plugging in before you can start filming. Just being able to pop a mic on the top of the multi-interface shoe like I have been with these Sony mics for the last couple of years is, I hate throwing this term around, but it is a complete game changer. And if you can now do the same thing without having to use a 3.5mm cable with the wireless mics, which so many of us are doing in this day and age, this is actually a really, really handy, super budget-friendly $35 adapter that, honestly, if you have one of these kits, you should probably just pick up. It's going to be hard to get for a while. They are sold out on Amazon already, but I will pop some links down below for you for both B&H and Amazon. Good luck if you want to grab one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.